the Cats and the Devils, but only one gets to take this rivalry hardware home. It's time to find out if we'll bear down or forks up. Welcome to Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. It's the Arizona Wildcats and the Arizona State Sun Devils. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
Hey guys, Arizona State head coach told me pregame he loves how his team has come out and dominated in the conference so far this season, but he understands the road gets even harder now. He's talked to his team about getting off to a fast start, that's important to set the tone here today. They want to keep...
Running inside, it's Pratt. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Rush is on him. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Third down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got him. Breaks into the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. With the catch, it's Pratt. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. The Sun Devils look to keep this drive humming. Wants to keep it in the air. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. An 8-yard pickup on the 1st down completion, now 2nd and 2. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the pass. Got it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown ASU! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this.
Here comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's what...
Might have a chance. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 1st down and 10. This time he wants to throw. Under fire. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his big tight end. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Pratt. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. The Sun Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. Got some momentum to the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State!
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen...
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Oh, he wants it all. Goes high to pull it in. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devil! Motion from the back. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He turns that loose down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Second down, he'll throw it. He's going for the big play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Sun Devils send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll take it on the return. Pretty solid coverage. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off. That's 18 of those. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Takes a handoff. It's Pratt. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They give it to him again. Maybe a crease. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying the left side. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Sun Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. Now they'll run it to the right here. There he goes. He's now up to 75 yards rushing in this one, and he is well on his way to a 1,500-yard season. And the Sun Devils back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. The hand to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Might be calling a hot route. From the gun on 3rd down. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown ASU! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. That's the first score today for the nation's leader in receiving touchdowns.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the 2nd quarter. Scoring a touchdown.
Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. Back to pass. He'll try to do it himself. At the 35, he's open. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. The Sun Devils come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Got his man. At midfield, he's got room. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Right down the middle. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. And the Sun Devils, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Got his man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And I tell you what, all this spread offense, man, it's really accentuated receivers and so many different shapes and sizes. But this guy, they're going to find him. They're going to find him early. They're going to find him often. He's made so...
Touchdown, Arizona State! Quarterback by himself in the backfield. They'll start this drive with a pass. Looking to the big tight end. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. The last time they had it, they weren't secure with the football and put it on the ground, David.
Yeah, and I think sometimes that will cause for you to be...
What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Sun Devils will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Wants to throw it again. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they take it in for 6 more points. Sparky is putting the pitchfork to them as Arizona State stretches the lead.
And they got this thing cooking. They've got all the momentum. They've hailed the moment of this rivalry game really, really well, and the momentum firmly on their side.
Sparky's a team that always just seems to be going for the jugular. If you give them an opening...
Gonna run it. It's Pratt. Makes his man miss. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. To the ground. He's got it again. Runs through a tackle. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. They are putting an exclamation point on their season with a victory here in the season finale, and gives us a chance to take a look at what's coming up the rest of the week. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The run inside. It's Pratt. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Sun Devils will have it 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The Sun Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun. He wants it all. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well,
he'll take a deep shot here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're
going for it all. Grabs it inside the 15. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
that's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success, but on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Right back to the well. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown ASU. And that might be a dagger. They push the lead out, and they are now setting their sights on their 12th straight win.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense...
The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll keep it on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Finding open areas. Oh, he's got some space. The 30, the 20. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
this squad, man, looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
So the latest edition of the Duel in the Desert in the books, and Arizona State will take home college football's oldest rivalry trophy. That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.